Hello, hello, folks. Yeah, a hot second here to get a couple other things taken care of, and I will be right back with our beautiful run. One moment. One moment. Alright, guys. Run and grab myself a beverage real fast, and I am here. Okay. This is after our horrible explosion yesterday. You weren't here. We put some propane tanks in the back of a truck. We attempted to drive with it, and they exploded. Lessons learned. We won't be doing that again. Boom, boom. Alright. We logged out back at base, so we're nice and safe here at least. Don't remember where we put our stuff. Propane tank. Alright. So what I wanted to do was plop this into the thing and see if it would just... Still says insufficient gas. Okay. I don't know how to hook the gas up to this thing yet. Place. Nope, nope, nope. Let's try it again. And then... Yeah, no. It's connected to electricity at least, but we have no gas connection, and I'm not understanding that. Because we literally have a full propane tank back here. Ugh. Am I just not smart? Definitely feeling like I'm just not smart. You know what, yeah, let's get our industrial cutting tools real fast. We're gonna make some changes. Making some changes. Alright, and we'll see if the industrial cutters will let us do that. Yep, they sure do. Beautiful. And we'll just place this up on the ledge. We don't have an industrial driver. All right. Okay, so it shows me where that's connected then. Add connection. Okay, maybe we have to do it from there. Why? Why? Okay, we're good with electricity. So, is there a way to add a gas connection? There's gotta be, right? I mean, just gotta be missing it. Oh, man. All right, we're just gonna start with this. Reinforced wooden plank. So we're gonna start with those and get this out of the way. Metal brackets. I could have swore I had made a bunch of those at one point, but they're probably back at one of the other bases. I don't have basic pliers, apparently, because I didn't think to get them. Yeah, it says that it's lacking gas. So, like, when I went to go try and cook with it, it does nothing in terms of heating up. And it says insufficient electricity and gas, but it says it has electricity here. So I'm thinking this one might just be bugged, maybe. Yeah, that one doesn't work either. The base location is here at the Ambets. This little spot here, just because it's out of the way a little bit. Still can't figure out the oven thing. I don't know, man. I need some pliers though, for sure. I need to make some metal brackets. And for whatever reason, I can't find any, so I think I might have left them at another location. So that's what I tend to do that. Let's see if I can find any in here. No, it's all the same. All the same. Nope, we're gonna have to go and find some pliers. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that, man. With the oven thing. I don't know if it's a bug or what the deal is. I have heavy pliers, but that doesn't work. I need basic ones. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna take our little cargo van. Hey, my truck respawned. That's good. I blew that up with myself inside of it yesterday. Yeah, that's not a bad plan, actually. Maybe I should just take the truck then, yeah? Yeah. We're gonna take the truck. That way, if we find our rain barrel, we can, grab that, too. Don't you dare. Why? Oh, this thing is gonna get me stranded one of these days. Alright, we're gonna go check a residence nearby and see if we can't snag up a stove. I mean, it's not super necessary to have, but I guess... Oh, you know what? Hold up. Yeah, we're going to Redford. I know for a fact I have a Jenny sitting in that bus, and I might have some basic pliers chilling in there too. We're gonna go get the Jenny, I got your number. I'm gonna fill with gas. Try not to blow myself up. Oh god. Okay. I wasn't expecting the physics on that one. That was a bit dramatic. I want to say it's on this main strip. If not, it's the road over. I think it's the next road. Wherever the damn bus garage. Yeah, there it is. I knew it was in the right area. Alright. I'm just gonna get out and grab our Jenny. Surely that will create enough electricity, right? I mean, I would hope so. Did I leave anything? Nothing in that box. Oh, there's still stuff here. Basic pliers, there we go. I knew I left some laying around somewhere. I'll take the extra hammers. Anything else? I have one, but it's not a bad idea to have. There might... You know what? I'm gonna check this house over here real quick, too. Oh man, the windshield is so fucking dirty. This is why I like the third person driving, man. It's so much easier to see. Should probably turn that off. I did turn off my push to talk option on this as well, so every time I speak, they can actually hear me. Doesn't require an additional input now. Alright, let's just pop inside and see if we can't grab a stove. Only electricity. Alright. So we will disconnect. Good thing I operate on mostly melee, man. My strength would be terrible otherwise. Alright. That's a win. Gotta remember to start the car back up. Nice. Good suggestion. Thank you, good sir. So Saturday I'll probably be ultra out of the house for most of the day. Oh, dude, yeah, no, go for it. I was gonna say, Saturday, I'm gonna go do a little bit of scouting out on some state land for opening day of rifle season up here with my dad. So I'll probably be busy until late anyway, but we can definitely jump on and do something then if you want. I'd be down. And crank the difficulty a little bit. Alright, back to base. Bro, I was playing a little bit of Call of Duty earlier. Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm good to go whenever. It's like, as soon as I'm home, I'm good to go. I got nothing else going on. But I was playing a little bit of Call of Duty earlier, waiting for some data to come in, just because my job is super chill and I'm kind of able to do stuff like that. Um, so I played a match, dude, and I absolutely stomped the bejesus out of these kids. It was 58 and 5 deaths. With a spear and a sniper rifle, mind you. It was a slaughter. Yeah, I was kind of pissed that I wasn't recording it at the time, because I was like, dude, that would have made for some sick-ass clips. Called in 2 VTOLs on 1 kill streak. It was amazing. Getting back in the swing of it, dude. I hadn't played a Call of Duty in a long... I missed my turn. I always do that. I haven't played a Call of Duty in a long-ass time, man. So, getting back into it, like, I was playing like garbage for a long time. And, eventually it just kind of clicked again. Dude, I gotta get that, man. But I got so many other things that I'm trying to pick up right now. Like, I think Arc Raiders is gonna be my next big purchase. That's probably gonna be tomorrow. So that just looks insanely fun. And then I think I might hold off on buying new games for a little bit, just because of budgetary restrictions and whatnot. That's why I'm trying to hit affiliate, man. I'll be able to start bankrolling some of that AdSense back into the channel. Be able to do more like suggested games and all kinds of stuff like that. It would be a lot more fun. All right. Add connection. Bam. Yes, we have a working stove. Thank you, man. Oh my god, that's so much nicer. I'm so happy. I left my lights on in this. That is not good. Please, please turn off. I really hope I didn't kill the battery. Dude, yeah, no, we just put brand new tires, all 4 of them on the Subaru, because she still drives into work. And that was roughly 400 too. Now I think there's a problem with the catalytic too. Which, if that's the case, I'm just gonna cut that bitch off and straight pipe it. I do not care. Alright, let's make a bunch of metal brackets. We need these for our repair bench. And we can take all the food out of this. Take all those in there. Let's grab our cooking gear. Now I feel like we're actually making progress, man. Like the last couple, yesterday especially, dude, blowing myself up like that really set me back. I ended up having to go find a map, which apparently I was stupid. I had a GPS still chilling in my inventory after I blew up. Just wasn't paying attention. Alright, so we needed how many? Screws. Surely we have screws. I think those are out in the RV. Yeah, I mean, you gotta, with a game like this, dude, you gotta screw up and make mistakes to learn, you know? Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to take them. Dude, it's so funny. I've got my noise gate on, so I know you guys can't hear it, but my fucking frogs in the background are just going ham right now. Losing their freaking minds. I'm trying to simulate a dry season for them right now, because their mating cycles depend on like dry to wet season transitions and stuff. And I'm trying to breed these guys because they go for decent money and they're just really cool to have. 6 of these little bad boys now. I still want to get 2 more. There's a blue morph and a honey morph of an Australian white tree frog that I really want to get yet. Alright, I'm getting distracted. I'm getting distracted. Seriously? With the crafting now? Guess maybe I'll just make a couple hammers. Maybe that'll boost my crafting just enough. Leather strips, needle, and thread. Do I have either? No. I don't have any frickin' screws either? No shot I'm out of screws, bro. Like, there's no freaking way, right? I've got to have some in the van, at least. Dude, that was half the fun of playing Ark, too, man. Was, like, figuring out what you could and couldn't get away with certain creatures. I remember the first time I ever spawned into that. Just on the island, very first map. There's a Dilophosaurus sitting on the beach. And the wife was like, oh, hey. Why don't you go see what that thing is? Alright, yeah, cool, I'll go check it out. Fucker spits in my face, blinds me, eats me alive. Not a good way to start. Yeah, she's usually the crafter too, man. She usually does all that stuff. Like, I'm alright with it. Enough to get by, but not like... I'm not the homemaker, man. I'd rather go and find shit. And, gather resources and stuff. That's all I ever did on that game, too, man. I'd get, like, an Argentavis, really crank up its carry weight capacity, and carry around an Anki. Did I not grab my food? Cooked canned peas. Yes. Fantastic. And I'm no longer thirsty out of that. I didn't realize that those gave you some thirst reduction too. That's actually nice. Oh, so I do have screws. I'm just... Yeah, I'm just short on the one thing. Okay, we'll make a couple needle and thread. Or one. I know, man. I love that game so dearly. I had a private server for a number of years with a buddy. We ran a bunch of different events on that, like the race to tech tier and stuff. The first one that would get tech tier would get like one of those big the big tech robots, like just to fuck around with. So much fun, dude. Had a blast playing that. Okay, so we need a heavy cutting tool, which I know... Hacksaw. And a screwdriver. I don't know if you were in here the day I told my story about the plus and minus thingy, man. Or the minus thingy. So I was working at a little food production plant. I'm not going to mention names, but working for a food production plant. And it was a job where it was like you're stuck on a run and you're there until the job is done, basically. So it really sucked if you just had a really bad day, because like a, 8-hour run could become like a 12-hour work day. Just sucked ass. And I'm sitting there trying to help fix this machine. It was a machine that like runs shrink wrap, and we weren't getting good seals on it, so we're trying to tighten up some objects and just make things run better. This lady was so dumb. She was like, hey, do you have a minus thingy? And I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, you know, the minus thing. I need like a minus thingy. And I'm sitting there racking my head trying to think about what the hell she's talking about. And then it dawned on me that where she was at, she needed a flathead. And I was like, do you mean a flathead screwdriver? She's like, yeah, that's it. I was like, please go take a walk so I can fix this. Yeah, dude, no, I straight told her to go take a walk so I could fix this. Because I was at a point of like, I'm super tolerant with people when they just don't know something, but when you're that ignorant and you're in a position of like leadership and you are trying to fix something and you're actively making things worse, please get the hell out of the way. Please. I don't have the patience. I just can't do it. There's a limit to my goodwill. I don't know how she came back into work the next day and didn't feel terribly embarrassed. Shit. That's not good. It's not good. All right. So now we know we have to put a gate up on this front portion. Surely there can't be that many more of you, right? Is there a limit? Did they just keep coming? Oh god, I'm gonna get stuck on these bodies in this little Toyota Corolla, dude. Oh no! Come on. Come on, get away from the base. Let's go. Let's Daryl Dixon this shit. Dude, and not having an indicator as to when it's coming either is actually terrifying. Because, like, with 7 days, at least you know you got a 6-day grace period. With this, it seems completely random. So I literally just had one of these, like, a night, maybe 2. Oh, man. They are not showing any signs of stopping. Alright, are we good? I think we're alright. Man. W little car, dude. This little thing just saved our asses. Woohoo! Oh, look at all that blood. Oh, that's nasty. I'm gonna get me some hepatitis off all that. That's gross. guys never have anything worthwhile on them either. Okay, I lied. That is a pile. I've heard that there's like different tiers to the little hordes like that too. Like there's a tier 1, tier 2, and I think the worst one is a tier 3. I'm not really sure how that works. Either way though, I'm glad we have multiple vehicles that we can just kind of sacrifice to get those taken care of, because that was not great. Oh man. I mean, at least that scream is a pretty good indicator. Like, as soon as you hear it, you know shit's about to go down. Stations. I need a screwdriver on me. Okay. There we go. There we go. I'll just stick that over here. I think that's as good a spot as any. That's really going to annoy me that it's like slightly off. Let's see what we can do about repairing the combat pack. Need a basic stapler and hard leather strips. Okay. I think we have a couple of those. They might be in here. Maybe? Nope. We're gonna have to figure out how to get those now. Yeah, I completely agree with that. It adds to the realism. It makes you that much more nervous, too. It puts you in that fight or flight mode just constantly. You can't let yourself get comfortable. That's for damn sure, man. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to make like some supply runs. We need some basic crap. We need some leather, we need staplers, we need all that good stuff. Because we definitely want to be able to repair our stuff rather than having to go out and get more of it all the time. Yeah, we just don't have what we need. Alright, what do we have on us? We have nothing medical on us, which is a problem. We'll have to grab some... I have prescription painkillers, that's what we want. We'll split the stack of these. And... probably get like a compression bandage or something, yeah. Yeah, we'll just take a small stack of those. And we can put some of these tools away. Okay, got our magazines back over here. No, I feel you on the typing too, man. I do that shit all day at work, and by the end of it, my brain is like, I don't want to put those all in there. Put the... No. There we go. There we go. Alright, we'll put the clothes away. Just like to have the least amount on us as we could possibly have before we head out. That way we can try and maximize our hauls. Still doing good on the spiked bat. Down to 80 pounds with 300 capacity. We should be good to go for a nice run. Plus, if we take the cargo van, we can stash some stuff in that too. Actually, I should probably empty it. Take all. Screw it. Empty the van real fast. Half of these damn games are just inventory management, man. We'll take some canned tuna and peas with us. I just swore I had a canteen still, but maybe not. That's fine, we'll take a couple insulated flasks. Oh, no, I want to extract 2 item. That's what we want. 26.3. It needs like a 0.1 ounce buffer, I've noticed. Is that everything that we had? No, we have a lot more shit. That glue bottle's very heavy. Let's not leave that open. I might take these counters out. Nail guns. Yep, I forgot I got those. That's good. The locking pliers are less weight than the pipe wrench. We don't need a portable cot. We have the sleeping bag. That suffices. We don't need the arrow on us. Those are kind of heavy. What am I still carrying that's so heavy? I was down to 80 pounds, and now suddenly I'm like back up at 100, and I don't know what I picked up that was extra really. Ah, I see. I see. Way too many compression bandages and stuff, that's what it is. We'll just take those. Alright, we're good. Dude, I don't fucking do that shit with me, bro. I'd spend so much time like making auto sorter systems in Minecraft and shit with the wife just because she does that exact same shit. I'm like, just put it in this box and the problem will sort itself out. Please, don't try to put it away yourself because I know I'm going to end up with things like diorite in with my fucking iron ore and that's just gonna piss me off. And she's like, oh yeah, no problem. Completely ignores me and just puts shit wherever. Oh, I just had to drop some stuff off. You monster. It is the worst trying to find things, man. I try to be so organized and she's just like, she's like Lois on that scene in Family Guy where she's grabbing the shirts off of the rack. It's like one of the, I think they were telling the Great Gatsby or something. One of those like 3-episode things. She's just like, shirt. That's her putting items in boxes, dude. It's bad. So that's great. As soon as she gets this and we're all playing on this together, I'll have 2 of you to have to deal with. That's gonna be so good for my mental health. It's not gonna at all cause me to have a freaking breakdown at some point. Alright, maybe we can find some leather in this bad boy. If not, we might have to head north and go for a hunt. Well, hi there. You're awful mad for no reason. Is it the haircut? I know, it's probably your haircut. If they did me like that, I'd be upset too. Ooh, nails? I'll take those. I... These guys I can deal with all day, man. This is no problem. It's the fast guys. It's those George A. Romero zombos that just no thanks. Oh! Oh, that one like cracked my sternum. Oh, I see they haven't fixed that. Nope. They have not fixed that entirely. Yeah, dude, fast and 20 of them. It's like one at a time, like 5 slow ones, no big deal. You get 20, 30 fast ones, you have an 8-round clip, you have to reload. There's not enough, it takes more than one if you can't get a headshot. You're fucking panicking at that point, so you're not going to get all of them. Again, adding to the realism and the panic that comes with trying to survive a situation like that. Honestly, I think this is probably one of the most clever and well put together games I've played in a while, man. And it was a Gary's mod to start. That's the insane thing to me. Oh, come on, bud. We're not doing this. I feel like there's a lot more of them spawning than there used to be. Like... maybe 1 or 2 per house to start, and now suddenly I have like 5 that I need to clear out in a building that I've already been in. Oh, you ain't no big deal. Okay. I wonder, are boots and stuff something that we can tear up for leather? Leather strips? Okay. Alright. Then I wonder if we can maybe tan those and make them hard leather strips? I really don't know. I didn't want to wear those, damn it. Alright. Oh, you're slow anyway. No biggie. Sorry, officer. Ooh, that's actually a really good condition vest. We're gonna keep that one. We're gonna... Ooh, this van has seen better days. Yeah, this thing has been through the ringer already. Alright. I found the prison yesterday. I do not know how to get into the prison. I was wondering if maybe you had insight on that, because I drove around the whole thing 3 times yesterday and could not figure out. There's huge walls and like giant bulkhead doors. I turned on the Jenny that was sitting at one of the guard shacks and figured that maybe there's a button to activate to open the doors, and I had nothing happening. So I'm sure I'm probably missing something. Actually, you know what? We're gonna head back up that way. There's a lot of POIs that we didn't check out, and I'm actually gonna stop over by this farm, too. see if maybe there's something up here that we skipped on when we were starting out. Ooh, you know what? Garages and sheds are decent sources of materials. So we're gonna check these out real fast. Aw, that's kind of sad, actually. You're just minding your own business. Propane gas can. Okay. I will take another one of those, just because. Okay, we're going to the prison then. Fucking W Page. Hell yeah. Thank you guys. You're amazing. I've been trying to avoid looking anything up because, yeah, like, it just adds to the authenticity. But if chat tells me that... Okay, that's kind of fucked up, bro. You got a school backpack and a double-barrel shotgun in there? Come on, you know they're saying something, man. Like... Yeah, we definitely got to make the prison run. I've heard some good things about some serious loot in that place. And if we can get it cleared out and make that a base, dude, that's like... You're a king at that point, right? You know, there's nothing that's gonna stop you. Impenetrable walls. Alright, take the first right, and another right following that. Why am I stressed? This is not any different than any other day of the week. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I suppose. Deer meat. Okay, that gave me nothing but meat. Do I need a knife? Maybe if I just smack at it. I don't see where that's giving me anything. Nah. One off a boar. Okay, yeah, boar makes a little more sense, I guess. They do have a thicker hide. I saw a TikTok video of some dude tasing a boar, and then he jumped on its back and waited for it to wake up, and it was just chill with him being on there. I don't want to walk through that. Alright, we're going to the prison. Yeah, I looked in that one too, and all I got was the deer meat, so maybe it's just like a lesser drop. I'm thinking they're probably going to implement things like on 7 days, where if you have a hunting knife and stuff, you could probably you know, scavenge up more material. What is this up here? It's like a workshop. No, we're gonna try again. See if we can't. That auto-saving, like, moment of hesitation always freaks me out. What? Well, it's a good thing it's stupid. Whoa, whoa, whoa! None of that. None of that. Is this thing dead? What's it do? What is happening? Ah! Rose got that twerk going. Ooh, raw leather. All right, no, she's right. It's just the luck of the draw. Well, I wonder what happens if I open this. Oh, please. Oh, please. That's amazing. Oh, yes. That's the greatest thing I've ever seen. I love early access games. Oh my god, that's the best. Oh, fantastic. Oh man. That's so good. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take that. Corn is always interesting. Dude, oh, that's so good. That's so good. Oh god, there's a fat. What is he running after? That was weird, dude. Do you... Oh, you know what? Do you think he heard the gunshots and just came running in the area of the gunshot? Oh no, he's chasing a rabbit. Alright. Well, you just focus on that bun bun. Don't worry about the walking buffet running around. Please. Alright. Take a right. Well, you should have just stayed chasing the rabbit, man. You might have actually gotten a meal instead of dying. That's the greatest glitch I've seen on this game. I didn't think it was dead. I thought it was still running into the wall. It's amazing. What perk do I have? Crafting perks? Oh, yeah. Have to. 50% cheaper at standard workbench, dude. Have to. Yeah, we'll just continue up this back road here. I'm excited for our creators, man. I've been seeing some really cool gameplay of that. The gigantic harvesters and stuff, man. Seeing the emperors on the far horizon and shit. Oh my god, dude. Like that's gonna be insane. I was a really big fan of Generation Zero. I had a buddy I was playing with that for a long time. It's another game I feel like didn't get near as much recognition as it should have. I thought it was a gem. Really unique story too. Like, you know, it's not something that you hear a lot of, you know, just a rogue robot entity taking things over like that. I mean, I guess you did in like Horizon Zero Dawn, but it wasn't modern. You know, it wasn't like it's happening now and these are the repercussions. That was like years and years after the fact. So like living that apocalypse scenario was pretty cool. I liked it. Oh, you know what? I think I figured out why he's stressed out. I don't think I've slept in a while. I might find a house and hunker down for a couple hours with the sleeping bag. Oh, perfect. Right here. It's nice and quiet. Yeah, we'll take a small nap until like 5 so we still have some daylight. Thought that was a body. You know what? I'm gonna take this bread knife. I'm wondering if maybe if I have that on me, we can skin a critter. Gotta science things, man. Nada. Nothing of value. Oh, sweet. We don't even have to, like... I'm gonna take a quick nap. Can you not? Thank you. Alright. Much hungry. Yeah, good thing you don't have to cook fresh corn, man. Just eat. All you gotta do. I didn't mean to do that. We'll open the canned tuna too. There we go. I was gonna say, proteins are much, much better for you than just straight vegetation. It's actually what I've been eating. Just primarily, it's literally meat, potatoes, and some wheat. That's been my entire diet for the last, like, month, and I feel fucking amazing. I've only been requiring about 5 hours of sleep a night. No fatigue, not tired. Just rocking and rolling. It's awesome. As soon as I gave up processed food and soda, man, it was like everything shifted. David's Auto Parts. Okay, we're gonna want to raid this spot. We're gonna throw everything we can into the back of this van. Oh, jeez, a SWAT officer. What do you got for me, Mr. SWAT officer? You got some boots? Okay, we can take those. We're actually gonna tear those up. Get some extra leather strips. Engine piston assembly. Yes. Car batteries. Oh, dude. Turn this off. I can't see. So the portable radios, I actually had an idea for that. Like, say you want to clear out a place, you take one of those portable radios, you stick it outside, you turn it on, and then just let them run to it and start taking them out. Alright, we gotta go put this stuff down. Yeah, that's my issue too, man. I try to get something like super small in the morning. So usually I'll do like a meal replacement shake or just something really, really dumb. Just to kind of get my metabolism working. And then like some black coffee around the afternoon. Just kind of keep the energy levels up. Usually a small snack like and what have I been going to lately? Like just like a couple apples or something, you know, small apples. Just so I don't feel like I'm, you know, wanting to eat something. In terms of full meals, though, I only ever eat like one full meal a day. And that's usually right after I get off of work. Bro, stop it. You're not about to do all that to me. Is there a book around here this dude can read so he can stop freaking out? An O'Reilly Auto Parts van going, man. Jeez. I found the easiest thing for me in order to like try to cut weight was eat a lot of foods that were like high in proteins because it takes longer for your body to break those down. Um, they're called macros essentially. So you're telling your body that it's full when it's not really full. It just takes that much longer for it to break down, so you're not as hungry for as long. So I've been pounding a lot of proteins and then a decent amount of starches just to kind of, you know, I'll live on potatoes, man. I don't care. I just like stab a couple of them, throw them in the microwave for like 10 minutes, throw some salt and pepper on it. It's good to go. All right, so this spot here, I knew exactly what area you were talking about because this is where I stopped before. And apparently I just missed what I was looking for. All right, so turn on the Jenny. So I assume I need that running in order to, you know. Oh my goodness. No, that's the light. Oh! How did I miss that? I just ain't a clever man. Big. Big. Oh, this is way more terrifying than I expected, to be honest with you. I probably should have waited until, like, you know, daytime, but we're here. So we're doing this. Yeah. Go ahead and get ourselves situated just in case we need to make a bailout. All right. Oh, me, dude. Pitch black. Cat ears? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. This is gonna be a fun place, I can tell. And surely there's gonna be a lot of good stuff in here too, so... Scooch just a little bit. Actually, you know what? I am gonna grab that raincoat. Probably not a bad idea. Better to stay dry in situations like this. That is the #1 like survival tip for literally any situation. Stay as dry as you can. Get so many sicknesses from being like exposed to damp, damp weather and stuff for too long. I don't think we're gonna find much in the administrative offices here, but yeah. Pretty much gonna be a bunch of nonsense in here, I think. Yeah, I know. Not fair. You guys were stuck here doing a crappy job. Ooh, taser cartridge. And a taser. Let's go. And a flare gun? Alright. You're like a really loud, noisy neighbor that I just don't like. Stop it. More taser cartridges? Alright. This is gonna be fun. I do want to use like a plunger or something as a weapon, man. It'd be funny. Nothing in there. You know what? Maybe there's a book in here or something that I can read real fast to get this guy to stop stressing out. I don't know what that actually does to you. Take a spare map. I'll take a spare map. Alright. Shit. Shit. How do I get that to stop? Oh my god. Seriously, how does that stop? How are you still up? Oh, so it just stops automatically, and I just ran through it again, thereby extending the time it's going to go off now. Well played. That was super clever. Alright, we're just gonna let that go off for a minute. Surely there's some good stuff in here, right? Oh, MREs, dude. Huge. Survival kits? Dude, this is the place. There we go. Man, that's annoying. Now we're in business. Hordes be damned. Combat knife. That means we can make a spear. That's gonna be helpful. Get a little bit of reach on these guys. I'm excited to be in this prison, man. Like, this might be the entire next episode, is just like... Tomahawks? Oh, dude. Oh, buddy. This is a survivalist's wet dream right here. Just bags of ammunition, explosives, and food supplies for weeks. Let's take a small nap. Not like they're getting in, right? And I'm not stressed out anymore. See, that all works. Alright, so does this lead to the prison blocks? Sure does. Hey, buddy. How you doing, big guy? I've come to let you go, man. You're gonna be free. You're free now. Yeah. You're good. It's all good. I do feel bad for these guys, though, man. Like, that's a terrible situation. You're stuck in a fucking spot where you cannot get out of, and something like this happens. That's just a terrible way to go. Dude, okay, you're starting to annoy me. Not a problem anymore. So surely this is more gear. Yes. Yes! Come to Papa! Oh, I'm so excited. All this gear. Oh, jeez. Shivs. Gotta love the realism. Okay. Oh, okay. There's the yard. So we can use that for gardening, and if hordes bust in, we can close up these cell doors, because I know damn well they're not going to be able to bust these open. Oh, wait, maybe we can't. I'd be able to close these at least. I think, honestly, The Walking Dead had it right with this, too, man. Like, a prison is honestly the best fortification in a situation like this. Like, you have multiple levels, you have multiple points of retreat, you have this fast little bastard trying to screw with my day. But I guess with that also, you have people who want to take stuff from you. Everybody always wants what they don't have. Finding a lot of skill books in here, too. Lots and lots of goodies. Dude, tell your lady I am eternally grateful for that tip. Like, oof. I spent a good 15 minutes driving around this thing yesterday, and it was right on the wall the whole time. Which, granted, makes me feel really stupid, but I'm glad somebody pointed it out to me. Drink. Slightly poisoned. Was there booze in that? I think there was booze in that. Oh, dude, MREs are fucking king, man. Satiated, ate a tasty meal, no debuffs. MREs are where it's at. I think when we were staying together, I was fucking eating on those things for a while, man. I remember having a bunch of them for a while there. Come on. I still buy them. I go to general gyms every once in a while. And we have problems going there, dude. Every time I go, I spend a few $100s on just like survival gear and stuff. It's down in Clare, which I'm actually not too far from at this point, so I go there more often than I should, probably. But I actually got myself a full-on German World War II gas mask from that with 2 filters that still work. And the filters are still purchasable. You can still get them relatively easily. Got some of my camping gear from there. I've got 5 days worth of MREs in a camp bag for a bug out, just in case, because you know I'm a paranoid boy and I like to keep that shit on hand. I'd rather be viewed as paranoid and have it and not need it than absolutely need it someday and not have it. Just seems like the smart thing to do. My place now that we're staying in, we got one of those old school French basements with the old French drain in it. So it stays nice and cold all summer. It works really well as a root cellar. I think this next year we're going to be putting in a food garden so we can start the self-sustainability journey. Just anything you can do, man, try to keep yourself a little more off-grid. I think the only thing I really need to invest in at this point is because the outdoor wood boiler still requires a pump with electricity to run, but it's a very low power pump. So essentially I want to get some solar panels, just like those fold up ones that you can, you know, pull out from your basement real quick and hook those up to a battery bank. So that way if the power does go out, I still have heat running. Because that's as simple as just throwing some logs in a fire and it's good to go for a few hours. I don't know why I'm bothering with medical supplies. I am inundated with medical supplies. You know, it's not even worth it at this point, dude. I have so much stuff for that. I don't even know where we're at this point. This place is huge. Well, these guys didn't have a good time. Is this solitary wing? Oh, that's creepy. It is. Oh, I hate that. But that's like the perfect spot to hunker down, dude. There ain't no way they're getting in there, you know? That's actually perfect. And you can pop open the little window and shoot them all out of your space. Dude. Kinda digging the solitary confinement wing. Yeah, man. These little windows open. This first story here, I opened one. So you'd be able to, just like with the RV the other day when we got, when we panicked and went on the wrong one. It's like perfect shooting height too. I think you'd probably be able to get the headshots on them. That's where a spear would come in handy too, because I don't think with the axe or anything, you can't really swing out, you know? But if you had a spear, you'd be able to stick out through the little thing and stick them in the noggin. Highly defensible. This would be one of those things that like an alpha tribe on Rust would get their hands on and then just terrorize the entire server with it. I'm glad I never got into that game. It just seems rage-inducing. I don't think I have the temperament. Yeah, see, I don't have the temperament, man. I would lose my freaking mind. Especially because everything takes so long to get done on that. Like, you have to have a full team of people, or you have to be really clever about where you put your shit. And I definitely don't have enough people to be like, oh yeah, we got a 24-hour watch. Just, a lot of those guys are dudes with no life, man. And I get it. I mean, if I was making money doing that or, had nothing better to do, I'd probably do that 16, 20 hours a day too, but I got bills to pay, homie. Alright, so we gotta remember that the solitary wing is down here, because this is gonna be a really good spot for us. Oh, I got a couple 16-round mags. Nice. I didn't even notice. Alright, so this is back out. Go ahead and see what we got in this little shack here. I have fortunately never had to be inside of one of these places, but I imagine this is pretty accurate. Just a lot of little like offices and shit for the COs to kind of keep an eye on you guys and everything. I'm a much smaller dude too, man, so yeah, I always kind of figured if I did end up in a situation like that, I'd have to just do something insane like snatch somebody's eyeball out and eat it. Yeah, I suppose that's true. I guess if you're not like in there for a super violent crime or something, they're probably not going to stick you in, maximum security with a bunch of fucking lunatics. I am nervous about climbing this because I know the ladders are kind of buggy yet, but I would imagine now too, with a lot of like the reform stuff, that it's probably not nearly as bad for like non-violent offenders, especially. I mean, even for people who like you catch a manslaughter charge because you got into a car accident and someone died, I doubt that they're putting you in too nasty a situation with that. That's like, somebody wandered out in front of your car while they were drunk. What are you supposed to do? Yeah, yeah, I'm mean, as long as you're not like in a federal penitentiary or something, I'm sure it's probably not that big a deal anymore. Oh, drag onto pistol to attach. Okay. I can do it for that too, huh? I'm gonna put it on this for now, though. Sweet. Okay, that's actually huge. So we're gonna have to check out more of these guard towers, because if we can get suppressors for all of our firearms, that's gonna help a lot. Yeah, that's what my assumption is too, is like the worse you are at, like the more charges you catch or the longer your sentence. Like if you're in for 150 years, bro, you ain't getting an easy ride. Probably gonna be a real bad time. So we pulled in down this way. Yeah, alright, so we're on the northwest side. Dude, those MREs go hard, man. I'm still satiated. I'm slightly thirsty. Sick. Oh shit, really? Dude, that sucks. That sucks. So if you catch like you catch a drug crime that puts you in for like 10 years, you're stuck in there with the lunatics. I would assume most guys are gonna leave you the hell alone though if it's a drug thing, you know what I mean? Like as long as you ain't trying to cause problems for folks, I couldn't imagine that, you know. Fuck, man. Yeah, you were a lot younger then too. I'm just gonna count myself lucky that I didn't get busted for a lot of the shit I used to do, man, because like there's no doubt in my mind that had I been popped for any of that, I would have been sitting in prison for a good ass long time. I'll count my blessings. Jesus Christ, dude. 23 hours a day in a cell with your fuck. You better have a good ass bunkie too, because if you don't, that's gonna be a fucking miserable time. Man, I feel for you, brother. By yourself? I don't know, man. That's kind of how I live now. I mean, granted, I got access to video games and I can hang out with my cats, so I guess that's not as bad. I like my Zen shit though, man. Like, I have terrariums that have frogs in them and stuff, and I like building habitats for my little animals, so I just have to find some Zen zone shit, like, you know, a little bonsai tree or something to fucking put all my focus in. Something to keep you sane. Because not having anything to do, I'm sure, is like the worst part. Just mentally taxing. Oh, man. Yeah, that seems cruel, honestly. Like that isolation like that is one of the most detrimental things that human beings can deal with. Like there's full on ooh, hell yeah, this place is great. There's full on tortures that were based on just isolation, and then I don't know if you've ever heard of white torture. But essentially what they do is they stick you in a room with all white walls, you have white clothes, and they feed you nothing but like you know, white foods, so white rice, oatmeal, shit like that. But essentially what happens is your brain starts filling in the gaps of all that white, like, hallucinations and shit. And it's been proven that the solitary confinement situation like that is just so detrimental for your brain. Like, it's honestly not surprising that most people who enter the prison system continue to recur and, you know, stay a part of the prison system. I think that's by design, though, to be honest. Like, you can't profit from it if you don't keep people. I feel like if we change the for-profit prison system, things might change a bit. I also fully believe, though, that we are far too lenient on certain aspects of society. Firework. Oh. Okay. Cool. Yeah, well, you made smarter choices, man. Like, you kind of just kept to yourself, and you know, I think that's the thing. Like, once you get out of that shit, you just got to kind of find a way to, you know, fucking push forward from there, you know? Just like any shitty situation, you know, you gotta, and I've rebuilt my life 2 or 3 different times now. Nice little neighborhood and all that, but I don't know if there's a whole lot of anything we're gonna get that's of value aside from the prison. I think we might head back to base. Yeah, we'll head back to base. We'll take an inventory. And you know what, actually? Um, we haven't checked out any of this stuff around Shizay Lake. Real quick, though, I do gotta check the condition of this freaking thing, because... yeah, the body is in rough shape. Oh, man. Alright, yeah, no. We're not gonna risk an extra trip. That would be foolish. We got way too much stuff on us. This van is full of car parts, and I'm pretty sure we have all the industrial tools back at base to get that going. When we play this, do you guys want to start a brand new one and have like separate playthroughs? Because I'm totally down to do that. Just grab like a fleet of vehicles. There's a place a little ways from you that you were building a base. Oh, okay, yeah, I got you then. I mean, dude, this game takes a long ass time to start from ground one. So if you wanna jump into, hell, I could just visit your world too, even if you want. I'm cool with it. I don't care how we play. Just be fun as shit to play this with friends. Get a small fleet of vehicles together. You know, have like a cargo van, an RV, and I would say at least a pickup truck. That way we got like a couple fluid barrels in the back of the pickup truck. We can siphon gas, gather water. The cargo van here for all your, you know, all your scraps and stuff that you want to find and grab up. What's this spot? Do I have this one marked? I don't. We're gonna go see what this is real fast. Just unlock the POI at least. Oh. It's not like even a thing. Okay. What's in here then? I don't know why I'm knocking. He already heard me. Keep forgetting they can hear me talk. Oh, you were a fast one. And mean. Jeez, I just wanted to come in and say hello. Eh. It's like a little food storage depot. Oh, dude, this is like a Lay's distribution center almost. It's just all soda cans and shit. It's like a Pepsi warehouse. Yeah, it's like all sodas. Bags of fries. Frozen beef patties. Actually, we are gonna take some of those, because that... we can put those in the freezer at least for a little bit. I'm glad this is gaining popularity, dude. I was seeing the other day when I was playing it, there's only like a handful of people that were following the game. It was like, you know, 400, 500 people. And when I logged on yesterday, it was like 1.9k. Like, yes, dude. Get this all the attention. It deserves it. More money just means more development, too, you know? They can hire extra people. They can dedicate more time to, you know, focusing on getting assets made for the game, implementing different things. It's just so cool. I always like supporting smaller content creators too, because games like this, dude, I'm honestly, this is better than most AAA titles that I've played in the last, I don't know, 5 years. Like every major company now wants to make remakes of games that have been out for 15 years. And while, don't get me wrong, I'm super grateful that Square Enix made a remake of Final Fantasy Tactics, because that's like one of my all-time favorite games, dude. It's so much fucking fun. I just like, it's like super advanced 3D chess, and I'm all about it. But, you know, things like this, just new, fresh content, new, fresh idea. Like, zombie survival's not a fresh idea by any means. But how it's been implemented over the years has not been nearly as good as what I'm seeing in this. Stopping. That's the diesel, though. I don't want the diesel. Is this only diesel pumps? I don't want diesel. No. Well, that's weak. Alright, whatever. I have plenty of actual gasoline back at base, I guess. Okay. I have still not checked out the graveyard, just because that seems like a really dumb idea. Probably not going to find anything of value in there anyway. Just a lot of deadheads. Oh, you know what, actually? I wonder if... the propane tanks have respawned yet. Yeah, it's really well put together, man. Like, I like the depth to it. A lot of games fall short on adding like marked depth. Oh, that's so nice. That head just went boop. We have so much ammo for this thing too. Sweet, we got another propane tank. Better to have it and not need it. I've noticed a trend on Twitch though, man. And I don't know if it's just like because a lot of bigger content creators have to kind of gravitate towards shorter games just to kind of keep up with the flow of demand for content. But there's not a lot of people that stick around on 1 or 2 or 3 games for extended periods of time to really give you a good show of what the game is and everything, you know what I mean? I feel like that's just kind of the curse of like modern, you know, a little bit of everything all of the time. What was it? I actually just watched a documentary. It was on this tribe of people that really never had contact with like, you know, the developed modern world at all. But it was decided that they were going to like introduce this tribe into modern amenities. So they gave them like a Starlink and cell phones and a means to communicate with the outside world. And apparently apparently it ruined their tribe, dude. Like the men basically, like the kids refused to do anything other than be on their phones at all times. They were clinically addicted to them. They got hooked on social media. Like the whole thing was just terrible. All right. Man, we have so much goodies. We're gonna need to make another storage chest. Or a few. Or the... Hold on. Dude, it was bad. Yeah, Ben, what the hell was it? A bunch of the younger boys got addicted to, we'll just say plus 18 content. And apparently, as a result, got far more aggressive. Just, yeah. We should just leave small... We should just leave small undeveloped tribes alone, man. I don't think we have any business messing with their way of life. All right. I get if they're like in a terrible situation, you know, like if they are just racked with disease and need you know, some modern medicine, just some help in that sense, I'm cool with doing that. But leave him alone, bro. Yes, right. Start him with a Discman and some like chill podcasts, just like some kid stories or something that they can enjoy. That to me when I was a kid was awesome, dude. Start him off with like radio that doesn't have modern news, so it's not just a 24-hour fear cycle. Dude, you know what? You know what would go fucking no, dude? Yeah, no. Just jumping to phones and the internet off rip is a terrible idea, but you know what would be a great idea? Give him the fucking Bop It, bro. You remember the Bop It? The Bop It went hard, man. We should give him the Bop It, bro. Start him off with hand-painted wooden ball in a cup. Ball in a cup, ball in a cup, it's a ball in a cup. Don't worry if you don't catch the ball in the cup. Clean up is as easy as catching a ball in a cup. Alright, so we got a bunch of stuff. Man, I still need crafting 50. Drying rack. Okay, we do need this. So reinforced wooden rod screws. And some wood scrap. That's fine. Reinforced rod. Oh, jeez, I need to make more rods. That's gonna get our crafting up anyway. Hold up, dude. I really gotta pee. I'll be right back. Let these guys craft up. Oh, my pants falling off. Oh, jeez. Oh. Okay, that's the one negative of losing a bunch of weight really quickly, man. I have 0 pants that fit me properly. Look like one of those, UNICEF kids that gets the clothes that are like 17 times too big, so when I put a belt on, it like cinches up around my waist in a way that the belt actually like is on my waist and then the pants slide out underneath of those. It's a good time. Good time. This ought to up our crafting pretty close to 50, I think. Pretty damn close, at least. No, I'm lying. It's a huge pain in the ass. I went from a 38... I could probably fit a 32 at this point, to be honest with you. My 34s are pretty big. I think the last time I jumped on the scale, I was down to like 165. And those take a while to make. That's alright. And you know what? Let's get some of this crap out of here. Powered cutting tool. I'm stoked on it for sure, man. It's been a long road. So we need a powered cutting tool. I know I have them. There we go. Circular saw. Let's just destroy it. There ain't nothing worthwhile in that damn thing anyway. We'll move this over. Yeah, we'll just stick that right there. There's nothing in the bag. Why is it? Okay, yeah, that's fine. They can be destroyed forever. There's nothing in it. We just need floor space. We're gonna keep the beer taps. I think that'd be a good idea. Keep the beer taps. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll keep that one little thing there. I'm not gonna destroy the jukebox, bro. If they implement that and we have it in base, that'll be cool. Wood plank. We'll just take that 48. Okay. So we should have what we need now, I think, for the drying rack. Powered driver. We can do that. I figured out the TV actually. It was kind of cool. I actually found a DVD and took the DVD and I was able to put it into the TV. It was a copy of what the hell was it? It was a zombie movie anyway. It was like Day of the Dead or something. Really neat little addition. Powered driver. There we go. So, yeah, that's fine. We have the wood scrap. That shouldn't be an issue. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you know what? If we just destroy this stuff. Don't drink out of the toilet. What are you doing? Yeah, we're gonna try to get her in here. Yeah, perfect. Nice. Like a little smokehouse, man. That's perfect. Now, if we can find the leather that we got, I want to say we just kind of threw it all in. I really need to be better about this. Nope. 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 Oh, man. Here we go. Then I'm pretty sure I got fur too, but I might have put those in with the food items. No? Do I still have it on me? That's very possible. No, no, no. What is going on with my inventory? Oh. Wow. Wow. What is it, Kira? What is it, my tiny upset princess? Alright, sweet. So we get some leather drying. You know what? Let's see if we can put that raw meat. If we can stick that raw meat on there, and potentially have that drying out. Rawr. Here we go. I know other games allow you to do stuff like that. I just wanted to see if maybe that's a possibility here. Nah, that's all right. It's all good. We are gonna cook that on the stove though, man. I'm sure that's gonna give us a nice meal. All right, turn on. Then let's see. Can we make like a stew? I probably don't have enough like ability to cook to do that yet. Ain't nothing like some seared meat though, man. Speaking of which, I'm gonna eat another piece of that right now. Feeling a bit peckish and I didn't quite finish all my meal. 2 small potatoes, 4 sausage patties, 3 eggs. That was dinner. A little bit of butter, some salt and pepper. Oh, perfection. So that means we can get chickens and find eggs at some point. Yeah, I know. Might I might cut out of here pretty soon and go grab another bite before I gotta get settling in for the night. Another couple hours on stream ain't bad though, man. I'm trying to keep them around 2 hours so that way my VOD footage isn't like eating up my computer hard drive space. I gotta get an external to put all my VODs on. And then I think I'm gonna take like 2 or 3 days and start editing some of this stuff down so I can get some clips and episodes made up for tubes. The whole editing thing is still very, very new to me, so it looks super rudimentary. It's like a 4-year-old did it. It's fun figuring it out, though, for sure. I've just never been super duper creative. Don't turn that off so we can... Hey, does she know anything about the, like, what shutting down substations and stuff does? Because I saw that you could, like, shut down the power substations, and you can shut down the, like, water treatment plants and stuff, but I don't know much else. Alright, we got a full belly. Grab like a 5-hour sleep. Thirsty again. That makes sense. I always wake up ravenously thirsty as well. How much do we still have in here? Oh, dude, we're still sitting on 6,000 fluid ounces of drinkable water. That is so much. It might be, yeah. Well, at any rate, brother, I really appreciate you stopping out and visiting with stream and supporting the channel. I really do very much appreciate it. And, you know, the folks that you've let know about it, I've got 19 now. I'm 6 away, and I need to get the average viewer count up just a little bit. I gotta have, I think it's 4. But once I hit those numbers, man, we'll be an affiliate. We'll start raking in a little bit of extra income, so that way we can start putting together better things, maybe even do some private servers. You know, I really want to make this a whole big fun thing to do. I want it to be a primary portion of my day, with my full-time job just being kind of something I have to get done throughout the day. 'Cause this has been the most fun I've ever had, even if it's just a couple people I've got in stream, man. It's honestly the most fun I've ever had. Hell yeah, brother. I love you, man. Have yourself a good night, and I'll catch you tomorrow probably, yeah? I'll at least shoot you a message, let you know what we're doing for the weekend. All right, love you, buddy. Have a good one.